Here we have the Dragon Touch NotePad K10. Let's have a quick look at the box. So if we look around the edges, we've just got the Dragon Touch logo there. And if we flip it onto its back, we have some very basic specifications. So it gives us the operating system, which is Android 9. Storage, 2 GB of RAM and 32 GB of actual storage. Got a quad-core Cortex A53 64-bit processor. Resolution on the screen, which is IPS, of 800 by 1280. Bit disappointing, but never mind. Cameras, 2 megapixel and 8 megapixel, and the battery 50 milliamp hour. Let's have a further look. So we just pull off the sleeve. We'll just discard that on the floor. I always tidy up after these videos, don't you worry. And then once the lid's off, we've got another sort of foam type lid. And then, ooh, here it is. This looks quite nice. Got a lovely Dragon Touch branded bag covering the device. So just take that off, and then we've got the device here. Oh, you can see me. So please read this instruction carefully before using. Remove the thin film by grasping a corner of the film and peel it away from the screen. If the tablet doesn't turn on when you get it, please charge it for 2 hours and try again. To power on, press and the power button until the screen lights on. Tap and hold the lock icon, slide and touch the unlock icon to unlock the screen. Wait for 1 to 3 minutes in initial startup to enter instruction for language setting. Now you can enjoy the tablet with following actions using your fingers. Tap, so tap an item or app once to select or launch it. Long tap, tap and hold the current operating interface or area until the revamped items appear, then release. Slide up, down, left, right to switch between different screens. Drag, tap and hold an icon on the main screen and drag to other position. Pinch and spread. Use 2 fingers to tap the screen and adjust the distance between them to zoom in or out the current photo or web temps. Don't know what that means. It says do not forget to activate your warranty, and then there's email for if you are having a problem. So I'll just take a look at the rest of the contents of the box. So more foam, so it's custom made, that a little cut out there for the buttons. And then underneath, kind of half know what I'm going to get under here. So we've got a charger, UK one here, very good. Charging cable, of which you've probably already got a million of. Silica gel, do not eat. We've then got 2-year free warranty on this device. That's quite good actually. Usually these warranties are fairly standard in that if it breaks down they just send you a new one or the equivalent newer model if the company is still going. We've got a bit of a manual, nothing much going on there, very basic stuff. So we'll get rid of the box completely and have a look at the tablet. Right, so I'm just going to peel this off. Very, very satisfying process. There we go. You can see my LG TV screensaver there in the reflection. And, oh, you can see me. So there is actually a protective screen on here. Unfortunately, as you can see there is a bubble in it. So I'm going to remove it off camera because I don't like that. Okay, so I've taken that screen off. One thing I've noticed, just if you look really close to the edge of the screen itself, you can see it appears to be some sort of, I don't know if it's a manufacturing fault, but the screen sort of goes in a little bit and it feels a bit like perhaps there's been a problem with the manufacturing process, but it's only noticeable when there's something to reflect off it, so not too bad. So we'll have a look around the device. We'll start with the front. So we've got the 2 megapixel camera there. Again, hello, you can see me. You can tell actually the screen is very reflective, so it'd be no good if you're trying to use this outside in the sunshine. Not that I need to worry about sunshine here in the UK for a while. On the back we've got more stickers, so just peel this one off. I'll do this on camera. That's just to protect it whilst in transit, I assume. There we go. So on the back we've got what looks like some sort of slot there for for an SD card. So I'll just try and open that with my lack of nails. Don't bite your nails, Matthew. There we go. Looks like we've got a few slots here, but we can only actually use the SD card slot right there. Interesting method for SD card storage, but I guess it works. I just wouldn't get this tablet wet, so I wouldn't drop it in the bath. Then we've got the 8 megapixel camera on the back. We've actually got a flash on this tablet, which you don't often see. Other usual garbage. You see the serial number there, I really don't care. Then we've got 2 speakers there. Whether or not they're stereo is a question I may need to answer while I review this model for you. So we'll have a look at the sides. On the top there we've got the charging port, and we also have micro HDMI. So you don't often see that anymore, but quite useful. You can plug it straight into a TV, so that's rather nice. Just noticed there where the SD card goes, it doesn't really click down properly because of where that port is. It's a bit poorly designed, but never mind. It's not the end of the world. And other sides, nothing on this side. Across the bottom, we've got nothing. And then one more side here, we have microphone there, just on the side. Also got the power and lock button there, and a volume rocker and a headphone jack. Hooray! A headphone jack. Just what I like. So it comes with pretty much stock Android. Well, it is stock Android, to be honest with you. There's nothing additional added on. There's no bloatware or anything. We'll just quickly have a look to see which updates it has on the device. So we just go in. So system update, we've got Android 9. I'm just going to check to see if there is any more updates. So we've got the latest update that's on offer. So the Android security update is from October 2019. So that's a bit worrying, but not the end of the world. Okay, I've installed a couple of apps. So some of the games you'll see on there and DJ are what I've installed. But other than that, that's what you get on the device straight out of the box. Got camera app there. Chrome pre-installed, pretty much all the Google apps that you might want to use are on there. Interestingly, there is an FM radio function, so that will only work if you plug in some headphones, as the headphones will be used as the antenna. Yes, I did genuinely say that. That is a thing. The home screen looks fairly nice. In terms of snappiness, it's alright. It's not the fastest, most snappiest device in the world, but let's be honest, at this price point, we can't expect much better than that. This screen really is starting to distract me with the fingerprints that it's seemingly taking on board, but also just around the edges, I'm starting to notice a bit more this with the sort of not very flat surface of the device. Yes. So I'll just take a couple of photos and videos with the cameras just to let you know how they work. So I'll just change view. If you are planning on using this to vlog or make videos like me, then this is what you've got to come to expect on the front facing camera. I'll just spin around a little bit just so you can see how steady the shot is. Then this is a rear facing camera, so I'll just pan a little bit. And as you can see, it's not the greatest, doesn't handle colours particularly well, but it is a tablet and I really don't see the point in having these cameras apart from for video calls on the front facing. Okay, so we're just going to have a quick blast on Call of Duty Mobile to see how well this runs. As you can see, this is the lowest of the low settings, but it runs. This is playable. It might look like a potato, but it is fun. It's playable. Nothing wrong with that. Oh dear, I didn't do particularly well there, did I? I'll just show you a bit more gameplay. My voice here is actually being recorded on the microphone that is built in, so this gives you an idea of the sound quality. So if you wanted to use this to record memos, this is the sound quality you should come to expect. There's no one to shoot. Come on, where are you? Let's find someone. How on earth have I managed this? I can't find anyone. If this were hide and seek, I would be brilliant. Ah, there we go. Ah, excellent. Some kills. Brilliant. That will do me. Move on to the next game. Just going to take a quick look at Asphalt 9. Again, another 3D game that looks like a potato. These graphics are set extremely low. But is it playable? Technically, yeah. It just doesn't look very good. Again, I'm recording my voice through the inbuilt microphone to give you an idea of the sound quality. This is, yeah, it's quite tricky to play. There's all sorts going on, and because of the low quality of the graphics, you can't really tell. It's kind of like playing a PlayStation 1 game with some mods on there to improve the quality of the image slightly. Let's take a look at some non-3D games, see what this tablet can do. So we've just got something that's a bit less graphically challenging. So we've got Among Us here. I have absolutely no idea how to play this, but as you can see, the speed at which it plays and the graphics quality are, well, as good as you're going to get, to be honest, with this game. So for casual games, so far so good. This tablet's quite suited to it, really. So we'll have a look at another casual game with a little bit of 3D oomph added. So if you've never played Score Hero before and you're a footy fan, I would definitely recommend playing this. It seems to run okay. I've definitely seen this game running better on other devices. It's aimed at phones though, but it's all right. I mean, this is just a tutorial, but there's not really much difference between the tutorial and the actual full gameplay. But you can have some fun on this. Players look a bit strange, I must admit, but it's alright. The thing for me is, it's a bit of a secret sauce with this tablet. So, if you've got a MIDI controller for DJing, it's actually quite a good device to be using for this. So not ideal for DJing tablets, mainly because one of the big problems that you face is latency problems, which is, for example, the delay between moving a crossfader and it actually affecting the audio. Now, fortunately on this, the latency is quite low. Now, I don't really know why. It's very much variable on cheap devices. It's usually dreadful, but on this one, it's spot on. I will show you an image now, which shows you how much of a nice fit this actually is. I have a feeling it's because this tablet is the same size as an iPad. So I can't really play any music because I don't want a copyright strike on my channel. However, I have tested this very thoroughly and it works absolutely marvellously for this purpose. So there we have it. In terms of 10-inch tablets, I think we have found the very bottom of the market, an admittedly shrinking market at the moment, with only really Apple, Samsung and Amazon that are being the big players, with a few notable exceptions such as Lenovo. I found the build quality to be very poor on this. The screen itself is not a very high resolution. The actual front of the device looks as though it's been melted or something. Not sure if that's from the manufacturing process, but a bit disappointing. Strange to see a flash on the back of a tablet, but here we are. Never mind. I would have preferred to see a little bit more focus on perhaps the build quality rather than cramming a pointless flash in there. Nice to see a headphone jack as always. I love that as an addition, and I quite liked the fact that we've got HDMI on this, despite the resolution being quite low, so even on a 1080p monitor or television it's not going to look great. I did manage to find a niche for this tablet, which is to use it for DJing, which suits my needs, but it is a complete and utter niche. And if you've got a second-hand iPad, or, well, not necessarily second-hand, but if you've got an old iPad, that may be better, a better option for audio latency, etc. Dragon Touch is a brand I've come across before. This is the first of their products that I have reviewed. They did send it to me at no cost, so I would like to thank them for that. So would I have purchased the Dragon Touch NotePad K10 had I not been given a free sample of this device? I think, to be honest with you, the answer is probably no. If I had have known about the low latency on the device, then maybe, as it's quite useful for DJing, and the sound quality from the speakers, though it's terrible, it doesn't affect it when DJing because my mixer actually delivers the sound, and it's a Pioneer mixer, so the sound quality is rather good, if I may say so myself. I'll put full specs down below in the description, and if you want to ask me any questions about the device, then feel free to do so in the comments. I'll try and get you the answers. What I would say about this device is if you're just wanting the cheapest device you can get in order to look at your photos or watch some media, etc., the screen is good enough for that. It's just not of the specification of other devices available on the market. So thank you for watching, and if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do so. It is very much appreciated, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.